English Listening Lab.
Hi, I'm Emma from the English Listening Lab. Today we're going to learn how to talk about your family in English.
Hi, I'm Jack, and I want to speak about my family without feeling nervous.
That's great, Jack. Let's start with the basics. First, we need to know the words for family members.
Okay, I know father and mother. What else?
Good start. Here's a simple list. Father, dad, mother, mom, brother, sister, grandfather, grandpa, grandmother, grandma, uncle, aunt, cousin.
That's a lot. Should I learn all of them at once?
Not necessarily. Just start with your immediate family first, parents and siblings. Then you can talk about grandparents or other relatives.
That makes sense. So if I have one brother and one sister, I can say, I have one brother and one sister.
Exactly. Simple and clear. Try saying it.
I have one brother and one sister.
Perfect, Jack. Notice how you used numbers. It's a small detail but makes your sentences stronger.
Okay, I got it. What about describing them a little more, like age or job?
Good question. Let's add that. For age, you can say, my brother is 20 years old, or my sister is 15 years old.
My brother is 20 years old. My sister is 15 years old.
Excellent. Now let's add occupations. For example, my father is a doctor, or my mother is a teacher.
My father is a doctor. My mother is a teacher.
That's it. Short and clear. Sentences. You don't need long or complicated sentences.
This feels easier than I thought.
Yes, confidence comes from simplicity. Next, let's talk about where your family lives. You can say, my uncle lives in Karachi, or my grandmother lives with us.
My uncle lives in Karachi. My grandmother lives with us.
Perfect. See, Jack? Now you can introduce your family with names, ages, jobs, and where they live.
Should I practice all these together now?
Absolutely. Let's do a mini role play. I'll pretend I'm your friend and you introduce your family.
Okay.
Hi, Jack. Can you tell me about your family?
Yes, I have one brother and one sister. My brother is 20 years old. My sister is 15 years old. My father is a doctor. My mother is a teacher. My uncle lives in Karachi, and my grandmother lives with us.
That was amazing, Jack. You spoke clearly and naturally. Did you notice how simple sentences can make a big difference?
Yes, it feels much easier than trying to speak long sentences.
Exactly. Remember, short and clear is always better than long and complicated. Now, here's a little tip. If you want to be more engaging, you can add small phrases like, I really like my sister, or my father is very kind.
My father is very kind. I really like my sister.
Perfect. That adds personality to your introduction. People love hearing how you feel about your family.
This is fun. I feel more confident already.
I'm glad. Let's do one more exercise. Imagine meeting a new friend. How would you introduce your family in 2 to 3 sentences?
I can say, I have one brother and one sister. My brother is 20 years old. My father is a doctor, and my mother is a teacher.
Excellent, Jack. That's exactly how you can keep it short and natural.
Should I also say where they live?
You can, but only if it's relevant. For example, my uncle lives in Karachi. Otherwise, short sentences are better for first introductions.
Got it. Keep it simple.
Yes, confidence is about simplicity and clarity. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel.
I'm starting to feel less nervous talking about my family in English.
That's wonderful. Remember this. Start with the basics. Family member names, numbers, age, and job. Add small personal details to make it interesting, and always speak slowly and clearly.
I will. Thank you, Emma.
You're welcome, Jack. Now, for practice, try writing 3 to 4 sentences about your family. Comment below if you want to share.
All right, Jack, now that we've introduced your family, let's talk about what your family members like to do. This makes your conversation more lively and interesting.
Oh, like hobbies and activities? That sounds fun.
Exactly. Simple phrases work best. For example, my father likes reading books, or my sister enjoys playing football.
My father likes reading books. My sister enjoys playing football.
Perfect. Notice the verbs we used. Likes, enjoys. They are easy and very common in English. You can also use loves, hates, prefers.
Okay, I see. So I can say, my mother loves cooking, or my brother hates cleaning.
Exactly. That's great, Jack. Adding hobbies gives your sentences more personality.
Can I also talk about what we do together as a family?
Absolutely. That makes it more natural. You can say, we like to watch movies together, or on weekends, we go to the park.
We like to watch movies together. On weekends, we go to the park.
Excellent. Now let's expand a little. You can combine sentences using and. For example, my father likes reading books and watching news.
My father likes reading books and watching news.
Perfect. And for your siblings, you can say, my brother enjoys football and video games.
My brother enjoys football and video games.
Yes. Now, another useful tip is to add frequency words like sometimes, often, usually. For example, my sister usually plays football on Saturdays.
My sister usually plays football on Saturdays.
Wonderful. Small words like these make your sentences sound more natural.
I think I understand, so I can say, my mother often cooks delicious food on weekends.
Exactly. That's perfect. Now let's practice a small dialogue. I'll ask and you answer naturally. What does your father like to do?
My father likes reading books and watching news.
Good. What about your mother?
My mother loves cooking and gardening.
Excellent. And your brother?
My brother enjoys football and video games.
Perfect. See how easy it is to describe hobbies with simple sentences?
Yes, it feels very natural.
Now let's talk about family routines. You can say things like, every morning we eat breakfast together, or in the evening we watch TV.
Every morning we eat breakfast together. In the evening we watch TV.
Exactly. This gives your listener a clear picture of your family life. You can also use sometimes, usually, and every weekend to make it more interesting.
Okay, sometimes we go to the park. Every weekend we visit my grandparents.
Perfect. Now, Jack, here's a little challenge. Try to combine your family introduction and hobbies in a short paragraph. For example, I have one brother and one sister. My brother enjoys football and video games. My sister likes painting. My father likes reading books, and my mother loves cooking.
Let me try. I have one brother and one sister. My brother enjoys football and video games. My sister enjoys singing. My father likes reading books and watching news. My mother loves cooking and gardening.
That's excellent. Very clear and complete.
Should I also add routines?
Yes, but keep it short. For example, on weekends, we go to the park. Sometimes we visit our grandparents.
On weekends, we go to the park. Sometimes we visit our grandparents.
Perfect. Now your sentences show who your family is, what they like, and what you do together. That's exactly how small talk about family works.
I see. So if I meet someone new, I can just say a few sentences like this naturally?
Exactly, Jack. You don't need long speeches. Short, clear sentences make your conversation comfortable.
This makes me feel much more confident.
Great. Here's a little tip. Always listen to the other person, too. You can ask questions like, do you have any siblings? Or, what does your family like to do?
Oh,
so small talk is not just talking, it's also asking questions.
Exactly. English small talk is a two-way conversation. If you show interest in the other person's family, the conversation flows naturally.
I like that. It feels friendly and easy.
Now, one more mini practice. Imagine I'm your new friend. Ask me about your family and hobbies.
Okay. Hi, Emma. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I have one brother. He enjoys playing football.
That's nice. What does your mother like to do?
My mother loves gardening and cooking.
Great. Thank you for sharing.
Perfect, Jack. See how natural that was? You asked questions and shared about your own family.
Yes, it feels like a real conversation now.
Exactly. That's the goal. The more you practice, the easier it gets. Even simple sentences can make a conversation interesting.
I will keep practicing.
Excellent. For extra practice, try to write 3 to 4 sentences about your family's hobbies and routines. You can share them in the comments if you want feedback.
All right, Jack. Now that we've talked about your family members and their hobbies, let's make your conversation more lively by sharing fun or interesting family stories.
Oh, like something funny that happened at home?
Exactly. You don't need long stories. Short, simple sentences work best. For example, last weekend, my brother tried to cook and burned the toast.
That's funny. So I can say, yesterday, my sister painted a picture and spilled water on the floor.
Perfect. Simple past tense works well for sharing stories. Words like yesterday, last week, or once are helpful to show when it happened.
Okay. So I can also say, once we went to the park and my dog ran away.
Exactly, Jack. See how just a few sentences make a story fun and easy to understand?
I like this. It makes English feel more natural.
That's the idea. You can also describe how people felt. For example, I was surprised when my father sang a song at dinner.
I was surprised when my mother danced in the living room.
Wonderful. Notice the structure. I was plus emotion plus when event. Very simple and clear.
I see. That's easy to remember.
Now, Jack, another tip is to use small connecting words to make your story flow. Words like and, then, but, so, because. For example, my brother tried to cook, but he burned the toast.
My sister painted a picture, and then she spilled water on the floor.
Perfect. That makes your story sound smooth and natural.
Can I also use so to show result?
Absolutely. For example, my dog ran away, so we had to chase him.
My father forgot his wallet, so we couldn't pay for lunch.
Excellent. Very natural. Now let's combine a few tips. I'll give you a small prompt, and you tell me a fun story about your family. Ready?
Yes.
Imagine last weekend. Something funny or unusual happened. Tell me in 2-3 sentences.
Last weekend, my sister baked a cake, but she added too much salt. Then my father tried it and made a funny face.
That's perfect. Short, clear, and funny. Very good English.
Thanks. I feel like I can actually tell stories now.
Exactly. Sharing stories makes your English small talk more interesting. And remember, listening is also important. If someone tells a story, you can respond with, "Wow, really?" or "That sounds fun," or ask a follow-up question. What happened next?
Oh, so asking questions keeps the conversation going.
Exactly, Jack. Small talk is a two-way conversation. You share a bit, then you show interest in the other person. That makes the interaction natural.
I understand. So I don't need to talk too much, just share and ask a little.
Yes, short and clear is the key. Now, let's practice one more time. I'll ask and you answer naturally. Jack, tell me something funny that happened with your family this month.
Okay. This month, my father tried to fix the sink, but water started leaking everywhere.
That's a great story. You can also add a reaction. I was shocked.
I was shocked. My mother laughed a lot.
Perfect. Now the story has action, reaction, and emotion. That's exactly how small talk works.
I see. Stories make English fun, not just sentences.
Exactly. And one final tip for small talk. Always end with a positive or friendly sentence. For example, it was so funny, or I really enjoyed that day.
Okay, so I can say, it was really fun. I enjoyed the weekend with my family.
Perfect. That leaves a nice impression on the listener.
I feel much more confident now.
That's great to hear. So remember, Jack, start with simple sentences about family members, then hobbies and routines, and finally, share short, fun stories. Ask questions and show interest. That's the complete formula for English small talk about your family.
Got it. I will practice all of these steps.
Excellent. For extra practice, write 3 short stories about your family and try sharing them with friends or even in the comments below. It's a great way to build confidence.
I will do that. Thank you, Emma.
You're welcome, Jack. I'm so proud of your progress today. Remember, small talk is simple if you practice regularly. Keep your sentences short, clear, and friendly, and you'll feel confident in any conversation.
Thanks. I'm ready to start talking about my family in English anytime.